In recent years, the landscape of relationships and family dynamics has seen a dramatic shift. A startling projection suggests that by 2030, 45% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 will be single and childless. This shift isn't happening by chance but by choice. The modern woman is reevaluating her priorities and redefining what fulfillment means in an era where career ambitions and personal growth often take precedence over traditional roles of wife and mother. This article delves into the myriad reasons behind this trend, explores its societal implications, and examines the various perspectives that shape this complex issue. The new normal: choosing singleness. A recent study revealed that half of the women surveyed already have a backup partner in mind, a finding that underscores a significant shift in how women approach relationships. This discovery challenges traditional notions of romantic commitment and fidelity, suggesting that women today are more pragmatic and strategic in their relationship choices. Despite many women claiming they are single by choice, the omnipresence of dating apps and social media platforms in the digital age complicates this narrative. These platforms, while tools for empowerment and exploration, often serve as avenues for temporary ego boosts rather than pathways to meaningful connections. Morgan Stanley's prediction adds another layer to this complex picture, forecasting that by 2030, nearly half of women in their prime years will prioritize careers, personal ambitions, and independence over traditional family structures. This projection reflects a broader societal transformation, where the traditional expectations of women as primary caregivers and homemakers are being redefined. The shift towards prioritizing personal and professional growth signifies a departure from conventional roles, with many women choosing to invest in their own development and financial stability. This transformation is not without controversy. Critics argue that the feminist movement has played a crucial role in this change, claiming it has misguided women by encouraging them to prioritize careers over family life. They argue that this focus on career success and personal ambition has led to a perceived failure of the movement, resulting in women feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from traditional familial roles. Some even suggest that this trend could have long-term negative implications for societal cohesion and the stability of family units. However, supporters of this trend argue that it signifies a triumph of choice and autonomy. They contend that feminism has empowered women to make decisions that align with their personal values and aspirations, free from societal pressures to conform to traditional roles. This empowerment is seen as a victory for gender equality, allowing women to pursue careers, education, and personal interests without the constraints of conventional expectations. The ability to choose one's path, whether it involves marriage and children or a focus on career and independence, is viewed as a fundamental aspect of true equality. Moreover, the rise of women prioritizing their careers and personal ambitions is also linked to broader economic and social changes. The increasing cost of living, higher educational attainment, and shifting cultural attitudes towards marriage and family have all contributed to this trend. Women today have more opportunities and resources to build fulfilling lives outside of traditional family structures, and many are taking advantage of these opportunities to create lives that reflect their individual goals and desires. The finding that half of the women surveyed already have a backup partner in mind highlights a significant evolution in relationship dynamics. Combined with the prediction that nearly half of women will prioritize careers over traditional family structures by 2030, it reflects a broader societal shift towards greater autonomy and choice for women. While this transformation is met with both criticism and support, it ultimately represents a move towards a more inclusive and equitable society where women can define their own paths. As these trends continue to unfold, they will undoubtedly shape the future of relationships, family structures, and gender roles in profound ways. The impact of social media and hookup culture. Social media and hookup culture have undeniably influenced modern dating dynamics. The normalization of casual relationships and the instant gratification provided by dating apps have significantly altered how people perceive and pursue romantic relationships. Platforms like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge offer a seemingly endless array of potential partners, fostering a mindset of disposability where one can easily move on to the next match. This environment often leads to a focus on quantity over quality, with individuals prioritizing short-term encounters over long-term commitments. The pressure to present a curated, idealized version of oneself online further complicates these dynamics, often leading to superficial interactions and making genuine connections increasingly rare. As a result of these changes, many women find themselves disillusioned with the dating scene. The constant cycle of swiping, matching, and fleeting interactions can be exhausting and demoralizing. Instead of finding meaningful relationships, many encounter disappointments and unfulfilled expectations. Consequently, a significant number of women are opting to remain single rather than settle for unfulfilling relationships. This choice reflects a broader cultural shift where personal satisfaction and emotional well-being are prioritized over societal expectations of partnership and marriage. A single mother of 2 children shares her perspective on this matter. As a single mom, many people tell me to lower my standards because they think my value has decreased. Hell no, my standards are even higher now than when I was single with no kids. I no longer want marriage or a man. I just want to be a mom. Her sentiment resonates deeply with many women who find themselves in similar situations. The responsibilities of parenthood, particularly for single mothers, can reshape priorities and redefine what one seeks in a partner, or, in many cases, eliminate the desire for a partner altogether. This perspective underscores a significant aspect of the modern dating landscape: the redefinition of what constitutes a fulfilling life. For many single mothers and women who have experienced the ups and downs of modern dating, personal and familial responsibilities take precedence over romantic pursuits. The traditional narrative that equates a woman's worth with her relationship status is being challenged, and a new narrative is emerging, one that values independence, self-sufficiency, and the fulfillment derived from roles other than that of a partner or spouse. This redefinition is not confined to single mothers. Women across various life stages and circumstances are increasingly choosing to prioritize their careers, personal growth, and other meaningful pursuits over traditional romantic relationships. For some, the decision to remain single is driven by a desire to avoid the pitfalls and disappointments of modern dating. For others, it is a conscious choice to focus on their own aspirations and needs, free from the constraints of a partnership. Moreover, the societal pressures that once dictated that women should marry and start families by a certain age are gradually loosening. As women gain more control over their reproductive choices, financial independence, and career opportunities, the pressure to conform to traditional timelines diminishes. This shift allows for a broader spectrum of life choices and paths, where remaining single or delaying marriage is not seen as a failure but as a legitimate and empowering choice. The impact of social media and hookup culture on modern dating dynamics cannot be overstated. The normalization of casual relationships and the allure of instant gratification have transformed how people engage with potential partners. The pressure to maintain a perfect online persona often results in superficial connections, leading many women to feel disillusioned with the dating scene. As illustrated by the single mother's perspective, many women now prioritize their personal and familial responsibilities over romantic pursuits, reflecting a broader societal shift towards valuing independence and self-fulfillment. This evolving landscape challenges traditional norms and opens up new possibilities for what a fulfilling life can look like for women today. The feminist perspective. The rise in single, childless women has sparked vigorous debates about the role of feminism in shaping modern women's choices. This trend, forecasted to see 45% of women choosing to be single and childless by 2030, has become a focal point in discussions about gender roles, societal expectations, and individual autonomy. On one side of the debate, some argue that feminism has failed women by encouraging them to pursue careers at the expense of family life, resulting in a perceived decline in traditional family structures. Critics claim that this shift has led to a societal imbalance, with women feeling pressured to achieve professional success rather than nurturing personal relationships and raising families. However, others contend that feminism's success lies precisely in the empowerment it has afforded women to make their own choices. These advocates argue that feminism has provided women with the tools and opportunities to define their own paths, whether that involves focusing on a career, starting a family, or remaining single. They see the increase in single, childless women not as a failure, but as a testament to the movement's triumph in expanding the realm of possibilities available to women. A feminist commentator passionately defends this viewpoint: 45% of women choosing to be single and childless by 2030 is a feminist success. It means women are exercising their right to choose when and if they want to get married and have children. This level of autonomy and choice was unimaginable for previous generations. This perspective highlights the dramatic shift in societal norms and the growing acceptance of diverse lifestyles and choices for women. Historically, women faced immense pressure to marry and have children, often at the expense of their personal ambitions and desires. The feminist movement has played a crucial role in challenging these expectations, advocating for women's rights to education, career opportunities, and reproductive freedom. The ability to choose a path that aligns with one's personal values and aspirations, free from societal pressure, represents a significant advancement in gender equality. The commentator's assertion underscores the idea that the freedom to choose is at the heart of feminist progress. The decision to remain single and childless is not indicative of a societal problem, but rather a reflection of women's agency. It signifies that women are no longer confined by rigid expectations and can pursue what genuinely fulfills them. For some, this means dedicating their lives to careers, passions, or other personal endeavors without the constraints of traditional family roles. Moreover, the evolving economic and social landscape has influenced these choices. As women achieve higher levels of education and career success, they are more likely to prioritize their professional and personal growth. Economic independence allows women to make decisions that are not solely driven by financial necessity, enabling them to consider a wider range of life paths. The commentator's view celebrates this autonomy, emphasizing that the ability to make such choices is a profound success of feminist advocacy. The rise in single, childless women also challenges the notion that fulfillment and happiness are intrinsically tied to marriage and motherhood. Many women find satisfaction and purpose in their careers, friendships, hobbies, and other pursuits. This shift in perspective allows for a broader understanding of what constitutes a fulfilling life. It recognizes that traditional family structures are not the only path to happiness, and that each individual's definition of success and fulfillment can vary greatly. The debate over the role of feminism in shaping modern women's choices is multifaceted. While some critics argue that feminism has led women away from traditional family roles, many advocates celebrate the movement's success in expanding women's choices and autonomy. The rise of single, childless women by 2030 is seen by supporters as a triumph of feminist progress, illustrating that women now have the freedom to choose their own paths without being bound by historical expectations. This shift represents a significant advancement in gender equality, highlighting the importance of individual agency and the diverse ways in which women can lead fulfilling lives. The psychological and emotional toll. While the choice to remain single and childless can be profoundly empowering for many women, it is essential to consider the psychological and emotional implications that often accompany this decision. Studies indicate that single, childless women frequently face higher levels of loneliness and mental health challenges compared to their married counterparts. The societal pressure to conform to traditional roles and the stigma associated with being single can exacerbate these issues, creating a complex landscape for those who choose to diverge from conventional paths. The pressure to marry and have children remains deeply ingrained in many cultures, and deviating from this norm can lead to feelings of isolation and judgment. Women who choose to remain single and childless might face questions and criticisms from family, friends, and society at large, contributing to a sense of alienation. This societal scrutiny can be particularly challenging for women who are content with their choices but are made to feel as though they are missing out or failing in some way. Anxiety and depression are common among women navigating this new landscape of independence. The lack of a traditional support system that marriage and family often provide can leave single, childless women more vulnerable to mental health issues. The challenge of finding a community that understands and supports their choices can be daunting. As one woman shares, "I'm 32, never been on dating apps, don't date, and don't want kids." Yes, this is most definitely accurate. Social media and hookup culture are probably two of the reasons this is happening. Her experience highlights the internal and external conflicts that many women face as they navigate their personal and social environments. Social media and hookup culture, while offering avenues for connection and exploration, often contribute to these feelings of loneliness and anxiety. The curated perfection displayed on social media can create unrealistic expectations and lead to feelings of inadequacy. Constant comparisons to others' seemingly perfect lives can intensify feelings of loneliness and dissatisfaction. Furthermore, The transient nature of relationships fostered by hookup culture can leave individuals feeling unfulfilled and disconnected, longing for deeper, more meaningful connections. The psychological impact of these factors cannot be underestimated. Loneliness and social isolation are significant risk factors for mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety. For single, childless women, the lack of traditional family structures can mean fewer built-in social supports, making it crucial to seek out alternative forms of community and connection. Engaging in hobbies, joining social groups, and fostering strong friendships can provide essential emotional support and a sense of belonging. However, it's also important to recognize that these challenges do not diminish the validity or value of the choice to remain single and childless. Many women find profound fulfillment in their careers, personal growth, and the freedom to pursue their interests without the constraints of traditional family roles. The ability to make these choices reflects significant progress in gender equality and personal autonomy. Support systems and societal attitudes need to evolve to better support women in their diverse choices. Mental health services, community programs, and societal narratives must adapt to recognize and validate the experiences of single, childless women. Creating inclusive environments where all life choices are respected and supported can help mitigate the mental health challenges these women face. While the choice to remain single and childless can be empowering, it is essential to acknowledge the psychological and emotional implications. Societal pressures, stigma, and the influence of social media and hookup culture can contribute to loneliness and mental health challenges for many women. Addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach that includes changing societal attitudes, providing robust mental health support, and fostering inclusive communities. By doing so, we can ensure that all women, regardless of their personal choices, have the opportunity to lead fulfilling and emotionally healthy lives. The economic perspective. Economically, the increasing number of single, childless women has profound implications, shaping both personal financial landscapes and broader societal structures. Financial independence empowers women to make choices that prioritize their well-being and career aspirations, allowing for greater autonomy and personal fulfillment. This shift, however, also raises important questions about future economic stability and societal frameworks traditionally built around family units. Historically, economic models and social policies have been designed with the assumption of nuclear families as the central unit. As more women opt to remain single and childless, these models may need to be reevaluated. For instance, retirement systems, healthcare, and housing markets may all require adjustments to cater to the needs of a growing demographic of financially independent women who may not have the traditional family support structures in place. Bankers and financial analysts have taken note of this shift, recognizing that the spending habits and investment priorities of single women differ significantly from those of married women with families. Single, childless women are more likely to allocate resources towards personal development, travel, health, and wellness, as well as investing in properties and financial instruments that ensure long-term security. This trend is influencing various sectors of the economy, prompting companies and marketers to adapt their strategies to target this demographic more effectively. Companies are increasingly tailoring their products and services to meet the specific needs and preferences of single women. From luxury travel packages designed for solo travelers to financial products that emphasize long-term savings and investment opportunities, businesses are innovating to capture this growing market. The beauty and wellness industries, in particular, have seen a rise in demand for services that promote self-care and personal development, reflecting the priorities of financially independent women who prioritize their well-being. Moreover, real estate developers are also adapting to this trend by designing housing options that cater to single professionals. There is a growing market for high-quality, conveniently located apartments that offer amenities geared towards single individuals, such as community spaces, fitness centers, and co-working areas. These developments recognize the desire for a balanced lifestyle that integrates work, leisure, and social interaction. The economic influence of single, childless women extends to the labor market as well. As these women prioritize their careers, they often bring high levels of education, skills, and experience to their professional roles. Their contributions are essential to various industries, driving innovation and growth. Companies that recognize the value of a diverse workforce and create inclusive environments are more likely to attract and retain top talent from this demographic. However, the trend of increasing financial independence among women also necessitates a reevaluation of economic policies. Social security systems, retirement plans, and healthcare policies must be adapted to ensure that single, childless women are adequately supported in their later years. Without the traditional family support structures, these women may face unique challenges in old age, such as increased vulnerability to financial instability and social isolation. Community support systems and social networks will play a crucial role in mitigating these challenges. Creating robust networks that provide emotional and practical support for single, childless women is essential for their long-term well-being. Encouraging the development of community programs, social clubs, and support groups can help foster a sense of belonging and reduce the risk of isolation. The economic implications of the increasing number of single, childless women are significant and multifaceted. Financial independence allows women to make choices that align with their well-being and career aspirations, influencing spending habits and investment priorities. Companies and marketers are adapting to this shift, developing products and services that cater to the lifestyle choices of single women. However, this trend also raises important questions about future economic stability and societal structures traditionally built around family units. As this demographic continues to grow, it will be crucial to adapt economic models, social policies, and community support systems to ensure that single, childless women can thrive both economically and socially. Redefining relationships and commitment. Modern dating dynamics have undergone significant evolution, with many women maintaining multiple potential partners for different purposes. This shift reflects broader changes in societal norms and expectations, as the traditional concept of commitment is being redefined. Women today are increasingly seeking relationships that align with their personal and professional goals, prioritizing their own needs and desires in ways that previous generations might not have felt empowered to do. A woman candidly explains her approach to modern dating. In modern dating, women have a lot of men as backups, each with a purpose. There's the guy on her phone for gas, another guy for free meals, and others who won't take her seriously. So she lets them smash once. Once those guys are done with her, she tries getting back with the good guys who are treating her right. Her perspective highlights the strategic and often transactional nature of contemporary relationships, where different partners fulfill various roles and needs. This approach to dating is influenced by several factors, including the rise of social media, dating apps, and the broader cultural acceptance of casual relationships. The convenience and immediacy provided by these platforms allow individuals to connect with multiple potential partners simultaneously, fostering a landscape where traditional monogamous commitments are less common. Women, in particular, are leveraging these tools to navigate their dating lives with greater autonomy and flexibility. The notion of maintaining multiple partners for different purposes also speaks to a broader trend of women asserting their independence and control over their personal lives. In a society that has historically constrained women's choices and behaviors, the ability to curate one's romantic and sexual experiences is a form of empowerment. Women can now explore various aspects of their identities and desires without feeling obligated to settle for a single partner who might not meet all their needs. However, this trend also comes with its own set of challenges and complexities. The transactional nature of some modern dating interactions can lead to misunderstandings and emotional turbulence. When relationships are approached with a utilitarian mindset, genuine emotional connections can become harder to establish and maintain. The shifting dynamics can create an environment where trust and mutual respect are not always prioritized, leading to potential feelings of disillusionment and disconnection. Furthermore, the pressure to balance multiple relationships and manage various expectations can be mentally and emotionally taxing. Women who adopt this approach may find themselves navigating a web of complex interactions, each with its own set of dynamics and potential pitfalls. The emotional labor involved in maintaining these relationships can be significant, often requiring careful negotiation and boundary setting. The evolving landscape of modern dating also raises questions about long-term satisfaction and fulfillment. While the flexibility to engage with multiple partners can be liberating in the short term, it may not always lead to lasting happiness. As the candid woman mentioned, there is often a cycle of returning to the good guys who are treating her right after other, more transactional relationships have run their course. This pattern suggests that despite the allure of variety and autonomy, many individuals still seek deeper, more meaningful connections that provide stability and emotional security. Ultimately, the redefinition of commitment and the strategic approach to dating reflect broader societal shifts towards individualism and self-empowerment. Women today are more willing to explore their options and prioritize their own needs, challenging traditional norms and expectations. This evolution in dating dynamics underscores the importance of communication, mutual respect, and emotional intelligence in navigating relationships in the modern age. Modern dating dynamics have evolved significantly, with many women maintaining multiple potential partners for different purposes. This redefinition of commitment is shaped by social media, dating apps, and cultural shifts towards greater autonomy and independence. While this approach can be empowering and liberating, it also introduces complexities and challenges that require careful navigation. As women seek relationships that align with their personal and professional goals, the landscape of dating continues to transform, reflecting the diverse and evolving nature of human connection in the 21st century. The role of education and career. The increasing educational attainment and career ambitions of women contribute significantly to this trend. Over the past few decades, more women have been pursuing higher education and professional careers, leading to a shift in traditional life milestones. This shift often involves delaying marriage and childbirth, as women focus on achieving academic and career goals. By dedicating their prime years to education and career development, women are able to establish financial independence and career stability before considering family life. Achieving higher education and building a successful career are priorities that require significant time and effort. Women are enrolling in colleges and universities at higher rates than ever before, with many pursuing advanced degrees in fields that demand extensive study and training. This academic commitment often results in women entering the workforce later than previous generations, but with better qualifications and higher earning potential. As women advance in their careers, they frequently take on demanding roles that require long hours and dedication. The professional landscape has become more accommodating of women in leadership positions, and many women strive to break through the glass ceiling and attain positions of power and influence. This ambition and dedication to career growth can lead to a postponement of family-related decisions. However, this delay also means that some women may face challenges when they eventually decide to start a family. Fertility issues and the biological clock become pressing concerns for women who prioritize their careers during their prime reproductive years. The biological window for optimal fertility is limited, and as women age, the likelihood of experiencing fertility problems increases. This can result in a need for fertility treatments, which can be costly and emotionally taxing. Moreover, the delay in starting a family can have broader social and economic implications. For instance, it can impact population growth rates and shift demographic trends. In some countries, the trend of delayed marriage and childbirth has contributed to declining birth rates, which poses challenges for sustaining population levels and supporting an aging population. In addition, women who choose to delay family life may also experience societal and cultural pressures. Traditional expectations regarding marriage and motherhood can create tension between personal ambitions and societal norms. Women may face criticism or feel guilt for prioritizing their careers over starting a family, leading to complex emotional and psychological dynamics. Despite these challenges, the trend of women pursuing higher education and career ambitions before starting a family also has numerous benefits. Women who establish their careers and achieve financial independence can provide a more stable and secure environment for their future children. They are also more likely to serve as role models for the next generation, demonstrating that it is possible to balance professional success with family life. The increasing educational attainment and career ambitions of women play a crucial role in shaping contemporary life choices and societal trends. While delaying marriage and childbirth allows women to achieve financial independence and career stability, it also introduces challenges related to fertility and societal expectations. Balancing these aspects requires careful consideration and support from both personal networks and broader societal structures. The social and cultural shift. The changing dynamics of relationships and family life reflect broader social and cultural shifts that have been gaining momentum over the past few decades. Traditional gender roles and expectations are being challenged and redefined, leading to new definitions of success and fulfillment for women. This transformation is multifaceted, involving economic, educational, and social factors that collectively shape the contemporary landscape of relationships and family life. One significant aspect of this shift is the increasing empowerment of women through education and career opportunities. As women attain higher levels of education and enter various professional fields, they gain financial independence and personal autonomy. This empowerment enables women to make choices that align with their personal goals and aspirations, rather than adhering to traditional timelines for marriage and childbirth. However, this transformation is not without resistance. Some segments of society continue to cling to traditional values and norms, often expressing concerns about the perceived erosion of the traditional family structure. These traditionalists may argue that the roles of wife and mother should take precedence over career ambitions, advocating for a return to conventional gender roles. This resistance creates a tension between progressive ideals and conservative viewpoints, reflecting broader cultural debates about the roles and responsibilities of women in society. The rise of single, childless women also intersects with broader societal issues, such as the decline of marriage rates, the increasing prevalence of cohabitation, and the evolving nature of partnerships. These changes are indicative of a more flexible and individualized approach to relationships. For many women, the decision to remain single or childless is a conscious choice that reflects their desire for personal fulfillment and independence. This shift challenges the traditional narrative that equates a woman's worth with her role as a wife and mother. The decline in marriage rates can be attributed to several factors, including changing attitudes toward marriage and the increasing acceptance of alternative relationship forms. Cohabitation, for instance, has become a common arrangement for couples who prefer to live together without the formal commitment of marriage. This trend is often seen as a response to the changing economic realities and the desire for greater flexibility in relationships. Cohabitation allows couples to share their lives and responsibilities without the legal and financial implications of marriage. Additionally, the evolving nature of partnerships highlights the need for society to adapt and redefine its understanding of relationships and family structures. Traditional family models, characterized by a married couple with children, are being complemented by diverse family configurations, including single-parent households, blended families, and same-sex partnerships. These new family structures reflect a broader acceptance of diversity and inclusivity, emphasizing the importance of love, support, and mutual respect over rigid definitions. The impact of these changes extends beyond individual relationships to broader societal implications. For instance, the increasing number of single, childless women can influence housing markets, consumer behavior, and workforce demographics. These women often prioritize different lifestyle choices, such as urban living, travel, and career advancement, which in turn shape economic trends and societal norms. Moreover, the shift in relationship dynamics and family structures necessitates policy adaptations to support diverse family forms. Governments and institutions need to recognize and address the unique challenges faced by non-traditional families, such as access to healthcare, parental leave, and social services. Policies that support work-life balance, childcare, and gender equality can help create an environment where all individuals, regardless of their family status, can thrive. The changing dynamics of relationships and family life are a reflection of broader social and cultural shifts that challenge traditional gender roles and expectations. While these transformations are met with resistance from some quarters, they also open up new possibilities for personal fulfillment and societal progress. The rise of single, childless women, the decline in marriage rates, and the increasing prevalence of cohabitation underscore the need for society to adapt and redefine its understanding of relationships and family structures. Embracing this diversity can lead to a more inclusive and equitable society, where individuals are free to pursue their own paths to success and happiness. The future of relationships. As we look to the future, it is clear that the landscape of relationships and family life will continue to evolve in ways that challenge our traditional understanding of these concepts. The projection that 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030 serves as a wake-up call to reevaluate our societal values and priorities. This statistic not only highlights a significant demographic shift, but also underscores the need for a more inclusive and supportive culture that acknowledges and embraces diverse life choices. One potential solution is to foster a culture that supports diverse choices and paths to fulfillment. This cultural shift requires a collective effort from individuals, communities, and institutions to create environments where single, childless women can thrive without facing stigma or judgment. Society must recognize that personal fulfillment and success come in many forms, and that the traditional markers of success, such as marriage and parenthood, are not the only paths to a meaningful and fulfilling life. To achieve this, it is essential to challenge and change the stereotypes and biases that often surround single, childless women. These women should be celebrated for their contributions to society, whether through their careers, community involvement, or personal pursuits. Media representation plays a crucial role in this cultural shift, as positive and diverse portrayals of single, childless women can help normalize and validate their choices. In addition to cultural change, rethinking policies and practices is crucial to accommodate various family structures and support systems. Governments and organizations need to develop policies that reflect the realities of modern life and provide support for all individuals, regardless of their family status. For instance, workplace policies should be inclusive, offering flexible work arrangements and benefits that support employees with diverse needs. This includes not only parental leave but also personal leave, mental health support, and career development opportunities. Housing policies must also adapt to changing family dynamics. Urban planning and housing development should consider the needs of single individuals, offering affordable and suitable housing options that cater to their lifestyles. This includes creating safe and vibrant communities where single, childless women can live independently while having access to social and recreational activities. Healthcare systems need to be inclusive and responsive to the unique health concerns of single, childless women. This involves providing comprehensive reproductive health services, mental health support, and preventive care that addresses the specific needs of this demographic. Ensuring access to quality healthcare without discrimination or judgment is fundamental to supporting their well-being. Educational systems should also play a role in fostering a more inclusive society. Curricula that include diverse family structures and life choices can help young people develop a broader understanding of what it means to lead a successful and fulfilling life. Education should promote the idea that everyone has the right to choose their own path, free from societal pressure or expectation. Moreover, social support networks are vital for single, childless women. Community programs and initiatives that encourage social interaction and mutual support can help combat feelings of isolation and provide a sense of belonging. Volunteer opportunities, clubs and community centers can offer spaces where single individuals can connect and build meaningful relationships. The projection that 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030 highlights the need for a fundamental reevaluation of our societal values and priorities. By fostering a culture that supports diverse choices and paths to fulfillment, and by rethinking policies and practices to accommodate various family structures, we can create an inclusive and supportive environment for all individuals. Embracing diversity in relationships and family life not only benefits single, childless women, but also enriches society as a whole, paving the way for a future where everyone can thrive and find their own path to happiness and success. Conclusion: embracing the new paradigm. The projection that 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030 signifies a profound shift in societal norms and expectations. This trend reflects the growing empowerment and autonomy of modern women who are redefining what it means to lead a fulfilling life. While this shift brings challenges and controversies, it also offers opportunities for society to adapt and embrace new paradigms of relationships and family life. In conclusion, the rise of single, childless women is not a failure of feminism, but a testament to its success in granting women the freedom to choose their paths. As we navigate this changing landscape, it is crucial to support and celebrate the diverse choices and aspirations of all individuals, recognizing that fulfillment and happiness come in many forms.